all of them.
Covering the news for all of West Texas. This is News West 9 at 10.
New at 10, concerns are escalating across the Gulf Coast tonight as an oil spill continues to spread.
The thick, heavy oil is creeping closer to the coastline, threatening wildlife and fishing industries. But the side effects of what could be a catastrophic event are slowly making their way to West Texas.
As Cierra Putman shows you, there's both good and bad news.
As crews try to clean up British Petroleum's massive oil spill, folks in the Permian are speculating on the local impact.
You know, it's good news and bad news. The bad news is there was people killed, and there's been a huge environmental disaster in the Gulf that still nobody knows how to take control of right now. But for us in West Texas, it's probably good news.
Kirk Edwards is former president of the Permian Basin Petroleum Association. He says with thousands of barrels of crude off the market, local oil companies will have a lot more to do.
The Gulf wells come in, as you heard, 5,000 barrels a day when they may come in 100 barrels a day out here, so we have to drill 50 wells to every one they drill. If they quit drilling in the Gulf out there or slow it down some, they're going to have to find that oil somewhere, and this is a great place for it to happen.
But it's not good news for everyone. Local restaurants say they're keeping their eyes on pump prices. They fear if gas and diesel goes up too much, they could lose some serious dough.
Truck drivers have to drive a long place to get here, so I mean, that 1 year the gas prices were up pretty high. They had a lot of fuel charges taxed on to my delivery, so that's what I'm hoping not for.
On top of seeing more charges on produce and other food items, restaurants expect a spike in shrimp and seafood costs, not to mention a shortage now that the Gulf supply is off limits.
Them told me they were already working out a menu to bring up the price already, just to prepare if there is. They're already ahead of the game. One's just going to play it by ear and just wait for the day where cases of shrimp are a lot more.
While the oil spill may hit everyone's pocketbook in some form or another, there's still a bright side.
Here in West Texas, it's good news when we're putting more people out to work with the unemployment rate as high as it is across the rest of the country. It's always good news when we're putting more people out to work, and the tax dollars that helps our local communities too.
Reporting in Modesto, Cierra Putman, News West 9.
Meanwhile, officials along the Gulf Coast now say it's unlikely oil will come ashore